Welcome to the network. Welcome to the Two Dads edition. Wait,
That's not it.
start again.
Two Dads, Gen X edition.
This is our New Year's episode. We're basically saying
Hello.
we had a good year, I think.
I think we did have a good year. First year.
First year.
I mean, not full year, I guess, because we started in May.
May 4th.
May the 4th.
Is our
But it's been a good
anniversary.
year. Did you think that we would develop to where we are now in this year?
Yeah, I mean, I think our original goal was to, have 100 subscribers a month. And
A month?
A month. And I think we're actually doing okay. I think we're doing about 20 a month now.
Yeah. Well, my goal was that we stayed true to who we are and that we talk about things that are important to us. And if the subscribers came, they came.
Yeah. 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 I think it's fun, YouTube, they have all the algorithms and all that stuff like that. And,
Right.
We started using some of the tools, and I do love the fact that it's like, well, it's not really that great for YouTube, but it'd be a great podcast. I'm like, that's what we are. We're a podcast.
Yeah.
So I thought that was pretty funny. And let's just talk about what went well this year.
Well, I mean, we have better cameras, more cameras now. We now are in a studio.
Ish.
So it's effectively a studio.
We're getting there.
It's we're gonna work on some of the stuff in the background so that's more dynamic. But we went from, we started off at your house,
My house,
and then
for that
at
Star Wars
MVP,
episode. No, then your house.
then my house, then MVP, and then we're back at my house.
The lake too.
The lake too. We did
Oh,
the
yeah,
lake.
did the
Yep,
lake.
we recorded the lake. No, we didn't
No,
record
we
at the
didn't.
lake.
We were
did
going
some-
to, but
we were going to, but
it was just
maybe
the
that's
boats
next
were
year.
too loud.
there's
Yeah.
a lot of background noise there. Yeah.
We're
But,
like, you can't even hear us.
Yeah,
Never
but I
mind.
mean, we've purchased more to make things better, which I think is a good thing.
More editing.
Yep, editing's getting cleaner, sound is getting cleaner, video's getting cleaner.
You almost can hear me all the time now.
We've had some good guests.
So my jokes land a little better. I think what was good for us is, for us as a group, we're getting the whole technique down, editing down. We went smart. I don't want to say cheap, but everybody's asked like, oh, how do you start a podcast? It's like, well, you go like this way and you buy this and this, and you try to go there without breaking yourself. Because our whole goal
Right.
is to, break even and eventually start making
Yeah,
money.
we'd like to monetize this. It hasn't happened yet, so we'll just use this as a write-off until then.
Yeah. And really our main goal is to just communicate to men.
Yeah.
To help them
Yeah.
get through what we got through, to know that you're not alone, to really help them understand different types of things you go through. Now, when I talk about the podcast at work, it's kind of nice because it's like, before it was just like, oh, we talk about marriage, and then we got more episodes and we got more
Mhm.
episodes. So now it's like, yeah, we talk about discipline and how to be a good dad and how to be a good spouse as a man, masculinity versus feminine.
That was actually kind of a hard one for me, though, how to be a good spouse, because I've been divorced twice.
Well, yeah, me too. I mean,
Because I
that's wise, but
well, and one of the interesting things that my kids have brought up before is that like a couple of my daughters have said that they've looked for men that treat them the way that I treated their mom. And so it's like, okay, I wasn't a bad husband, I don't think. I mean, I'm sure I wasn't perfect, of course, but it's like, when it's how to be a good husband, it's, and we talked about it on the episode, there were things that I realized that I had been doing.
Yeah.
But I'm still divorced twice.
well, yeah, and I think that goes down to what the 4 episodes we talked about, how to keep a marriage to work, and
Yeah.
then I do like the fact that we went over divorce things, how to put the kids first and how to get through and navigate that, because a lot of men do struggle after divorce.
Oh, yeah.
And then
I certainly have. Yeah.
you got them trying to date, and women out there saying they're not ready to date yet. Oh, you're not ready.
I actually saw a video today, because there's this thing, the passport bro, where they're going to like Eastern Europe, or they're going to like Malaysia and Singapore and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And there was this woman who was like, if you can't build a plane, then you can't be a passport bro. And I'm like, because she's like, there's lots of good women here. Okay, show us.
Show us. Yeah. Show us.
Because if you're complaining that guys are going out of the country to find good women, then maybe there's a something to learn there.
Yeah. I mean, it really is true. And then the nice thing is I think we both learned a lot from this. I think the other one for me personally is it really did reset my mindset on what I was looking for and what I wanted. And in a way, I use some therapy, and I know we push therapy a lot on this just because it does help once you find that right therapist.
When you find the right therapist, yeah.
We're not telling you who you are versus just listening to you and help you get through your challenges.
Yeah, the right therapist doesn't pander to you. The right therapist will challenge you, but keep going, yeah.
And so it was nice that I was able to reset and figure out what I wanted, and I'm with someone that's just, it's amazing, and I don't think I would have found her or realized my challenges and what I've gone through and how to be a better man and better coworker and a better dad, and through researching all these topics and reflecting and improving on my life. And that's
growth,
the goal,
man.
It's finding that perfect balance.
I know when we started this, I was pretty cynical. Still am. I
Honestly,
still am cynical.
No,
but
I will flat out say the way you talked about marriage and relationships, you were like hardcore no. I'm not doing it ever again.
Yeah. Well, and
you're like, oh yeah, if I find the right person and things work out.
Well, I mean, I've dated a couple different women during this podcast time too. That none of them have continued, but they've been wonderful women in different ways. But it's been kind of there's been a couple of things that I've learned from that process of doing this podcast while I've been like putting myself back out there. Is
put a lot of miles on that moped.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
I don't think you got the
no,
reference.
but
you got a motorcycle.
Yeah, I don't have a moped. Come on, man. I have a big old
park that garage,
big cruiser. Anyway, yeah, it's just parked in the garage. But I'm thrown off now. No. But like as I've dated these different women, I've learned more about myself.
Yeah.
In part because I'm reflecting on the podcast of what am I actually looking for, and it's helping me to identify what I actually want, and that has helped and not helped in the dating scene. So I'm still pretty cynical, but I'm not as cynical. I think it's possible. I just don't think it's likely.
All right. So where do you think we leveled up?
Definitely on our tech game.
So bad. I mean, it's cool because you're like GoPros. I mean, they're great cameras. Like, they're great cameras for outside, good lighting. But they're made for the fisheye, which are not very
right. Yeah. So we're definitely Jason's doing a lot to help us with this part where it's like improving our technical side of it. I've learned a lot about the editing. I do all the editing, or just about all the editing anymore, but I've learned a lot. I mean, we had an episode recently where it's like the audio was like, we talked about it before, where it's like the audio was going all over the place, and it took a lot to just try and make everything level and sound normal.
Yeah, and I think there's a couple YouTube channels I follow that talk about being a better broadcaster and a better advertiser, and basically making your podcast more engaging, and things like that. And it's really interesting how it's like, oh, use this tool, it really will help you level up. And I'm kicking myself. I felt bad, like I was letting you guys down, because I'm like making the thumbnails, thinking I'm doing all great, I'm all proud of them, and then I put it in this tool, and it's like 12 out of 100. Too cluttered. Why does he look so angry when you're talking about being happy? I'm like, son of a bitch.
But see, that goes to like one of the things that I haven't wanted to do this whole time, and I don't want to do with the podcast, is I don't want to be chasing trends.
No.
I wanted to, I mean, definitely adjusting as the algorithms change and as, got it. But
I mean, if they have like a shave your balls trend.
Not doing it. I don't care.
Not even a little.
I don't
just
care.
A thin line.
No.
Strip, little reverse landing strip on the sack.
No. Certainly not for a podcast.
Well, they're just listening to it go. Burp.
Nope.
Ow!
Nope.
No! Oh!
Nope.
Dang! I'm bleeding! Get a band-aid! Tourniquet!
I'll tell you what. We get a million subscribers, and I'll shave them.
I think we have him.
You got
No,
it
we
right
don't
there.
have
Let
him.
me just check the numbers.
We don't have 'em.
Hey.
We don't have a million. It's
we
a safe
are-
bet right now. 999,000 short.
We're 900,
I'm not doing it live. No.
800.
People just have
You
to
hear
take my
that?
word
He's going to
for it.
do him live, everybody. He wants to shave on camera.
Oh,
I don't know. A million minus 142.
Yeah. Crazy.
It's like literally 9999999.
yeah.
7.
No, but I mean, it's I hope we
6,
grow.
8.
But I'm I don't want to be chasing trends to grow. I don't want to be a morning show where it's like, ooh, look at this next flashy thing, and ooh, check out this over here, because that's just that's not me.
You don't want to like, hey guys, buy this local water. It's
No.
made with real elephant piss.
No, so like I've been drinking Monsters on the show. Monster doesn't sponsor us at all. I just like Monsters.
That's true. Hey, Monster, sponsor us.
Yeah, I mean
Uh,
they could give me free Monsters if they want, but
Yeah,
or money. But
we'll put it on there. Put a little sticker across the side.
bad
So
habit from my military days.
I think the other thing that we leveled up on is starting to do guests.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah, we had some
and,
good
and
ones.
actually adding Jason to the mic too. I think.
Yup. Say hi, Jason. Say hi, Jason.
Hi, Jason.
Sorry, there's a delay in the feed apparently.
Right.
No, and I think we had some great guests that brought a lot of good things to
Mhm.
it. I know. I think some were like, "Oh, why did I do that?" But it's just entertaining, fun, break it up.
It adds a dynamic that the two of us aren't
and I
on
think
our own.
I think it's been great. I think all of them added wonderful things to our show.
Absolutely. We've
and
enjoyed them all
helped
so
me-
far. We've
It helped me
yeah.
see things I didn't see before. And we learned about pegging. That was a big one. I think you leveled up on that one.
I think he did. I think he learned a lot about that.
I don't know what your guys' fascination is.
Yeah.
Personal experience.
Fantasizing about
you
me
say,
like that.
You say it's a hernia.
Dun, dun, dun.
Oh my word.
All right, so let's go.
Oh, we did have one really cool thing happen. We got threatened.
Oh yeah, we did. We got threatened. It was so cool.
Yeah. We that's how you know you're on the map if somebody threatens you.
Yeah.
Hey, James,
Truth
the
hurts.
dude at the work who threatened you for your lunch money doesn't count, man.
Hey, we're not going to talk about my bullying past. My being bullied
That was
past.
like an hour ago.
Yeah, all right. That was okay. So we won't tell everybody that you were threatening me for my lunch money.
I mean,
Yeah.
shoot, nowadays lunch is like $20. Kids can make money. I'm not condoning
Nope.
bullying kids for their
Nope.
lunch money.
We are
Do not
specifically
do it.
saying don't bully. I am an anti-bully person. 'cause I
Unless
was
it's getting
bullied.
us more subscribers, then do a little bit,
No.
but not enough.
No.
Just take their Twinkie. Nothing else.
No,
Don't take anything.
no bullying. Bullying's bad.
No, actually, bullying's very bad. Yeah, that's a whole other topic. Actually, that's a good topic.
That is a good topic.
How
Well,
to-
one of the things that we're
to
working
parent a
towards is
bully.
we're planning out. We're starting to look at next episodes coming up this year and being getting more in depth. So we had a lot of really good episodes I think this year, and there's a lot of stuff that I think we could have gone deeper in.
Yeah.
Personally, just like our own experiences, some of the stuff that we've endured, and kind of touched on some things, but I think we can do a whole lot more.
Well, I know I cried a couple times, so
I don't cry very often anyway.
that was rough.
Yeah.
And I was also honest. I put my heart out there a lot.
Yeah, dude. That's what
Um,
this podcast is for, is that honesty, putting our heart out there.
And funny thing is it offended somebody. They actually put my heart out there.
Right.
Anyway, so well, I guess we're talking about what didn't go well.
Yeah. Well, I mean, we've had, we've improving the tech. That's definitely one thing where it's like sometimes we've used equipment that didn't work out as well as we wanted, and so improving the quality of the episodes themselves, just on the tech side, but also, there were some ideas that we tried out of like
The movies.
The
well, there was,
movie.
I mean, like the Stupid Crazy Love or Crazy Stupid Love. I thought that was a cool episode. Pulling
You
in the
haven't
movie
seen that,
clips
you
and
should
stuff.
check it
but-
out.
Yeah, it's a great movie.
I think the mixtape one's really good.
I think so too. I like that one a lot.
And I think it's kind of funny how you know it's not getting enough hits because kids are like, "What's a mixtape?
Yeah.
Like, how do you even do that now?" And it's like,
Yeah.
I go, okay, then go get some vinyls and make a batch of vinyls and just hand your girlfriend a big chunk of vinyls. Go,
Yeah.
listen to these in this order.
Well, and people are actually listening to vinyls more often now too, because it's I mean, it's kind of cliche, but it's like the nostalgia of it is what makes it cool, I guess.
Yeah.
So back in our day, it was like the vinyl was the analog sound, which was a fuller sound than the digital.
Yeah.
But now they have like,
Now it's
they
so
take the
good.
digital recording and they press it onto vinyl, so it's the same thing.
Yeah.
You got to find the old school stuff.
Well, and it's funny because I've been trying to find our song on vinyl.
Ours? Yours and mine?
Yes.
What's our
no,
song?
it's
Whoa.
Not ours. Mine and Sydney's.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
And it's Zachary Hood, and Dustin Bones. And it's just frustrating because apparently they didn't put that album on vinyl. And I
Oh.
went to like 9 stores trying to find this, and I've actually messaged him personally with
Mhm.
no response because apparently psychos, message people. Anyway, so
Stalker.
it just sucks.
Here's your
Stalker.
487,000th message to him.
No, I've only done 2. I did
Oh, okay.
one a month ago, and I did another one today. I even said, I know this is a business account, but can one of you actually read it and respond? We don't have it, so I can move on, and
Yeah.
do go from there,
Right.
kind of thing. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, during this year, you've gotten engaged.
Yeah. Got engaged. Really, I mean, it's this podcast really has helped me always take a step back. What could I have done differently? How could I
Mhm.
have been more sensitive to her feelings, or what could have been thought of? How did I mess up in the past, and how could I be better here?
See, I've been working on them. Trying to.
Yeah, he's been doing. Little did people know I was actually going through therapy for 39 episodes. But no, I think it's been good, and I'm happy. It's probably the happiest I've been in a long time.
That's great.
Having fun with you guys. It's like our
Blah, blah.
guy time.
Yeah.
Kind of stuff like that. So what do you want to sustain? We basically want to sustain content.
The genuineness. I want to stay
Yeah.
genuine to who we are. That's the big thing. Is I don't want to chase trends. I don't want to chase fads, stuff like that. It's either it's going to work or it's not, but I don't want it to be because I don't want it to fail because we're chasing trends. I want it to be us. And so
Yeah.
if it's going to work, it's going to work because it's us.
Well, and I do like the fact that we're throwing the therapeutic side of it, and we're throwing the content out there. We're really trying to help men get through the hard situations. We had Pebble Pimp on, who's a
Yep.
blue collar worker.
Yep.
Makes his
Works on
own
the road
music.
a lot.
He busts his ass to make
Mhm.
music and provide for his family. So that was awesome to talk to him, how that goes on. And
Also
how
want
he
to
does.
help women understand what men actually are going through, because we don't. Here's one of the reasons why I wanted to do the podcast to begin with is, as men, we don't really talk.
Yeah.
We don't really share how we're feeling. We keep it pretty closed up, because that's how most of us were raised, is suck it up, drive on, that kind of thing. And what happens is that people don't know what it's like for us to experience what we experience, and you can't base decisions off of no knowledge. So let's share the knowledge.
Yeah. Well, and I think a lot of it's teaching people how to communicate too. Communicate without violence. That's a big one, kind of thing. Stuff like that, gotta
Yeah.
do that.
Well, and getting past our resentment and our anger and our hurt, and really it's the resentment and anger is just a symptom of pain.
Yeah.
That's really what it is. And so helping us to be able to overcome that pain that we hold on to, that we shy away from and hide in the corner, back away from all the light, because we think that it shows weakness.
Yeah.
When really trying to hide it is the weakness.
Yeah, and I think that episode actually comes out on Tuesday. Why do men not ask for help? So I think that's a really good episode that comes
It's gonna
out.
be a good one.
Actually, 2 weeks ago when you're watching this.
Yeah.
But I think we've really did good for a base foundation. I think I love all three of us. Quit is not in our vocabulary. We keep trying, we keep focusing, and keep trying to always make it better, and that's all we can do is just try to make it better and get to the point that we're doing this for fun, and we are doing it for fun, but then maybe down the road
You know,
it
and
becomes more.
you've talked about how there's some people that you've worked with where there have been some changes that they made. They've seen some things that they didn't notice before by listening to the podcast. And so, you know, more of that. That's what I want to sustain is more of that. People when they listen and they hear some of the stuff that we talk about, some of the stuff that we share, that it makes them think, and then they recognize a positive change they can make in their lives that improves their relationships, that improves their lives, their well-being, that kind of thing.
Yeah, I think that's probably the most rewarding thing as a nurse is it's why I'm a nurse is to help people get through the hardest part of their lives and to know that they are cared for. You know, I don't love them, but I do empathize and sympathize, and I want them to get through their hardest time. And that's kind of what our podcast is too. It's like helping people that find it. They can go, oh, I'm really having a hard time with discipline with my kid. They have a discipline episode. Let me just listen to it, and we add more emotion to it and more of us to it. And so it's not as raw, straightforward like most YouTube channels. We're actually having passion, and I think that shows. And I think we're going forward with that. And I love that we have touched people's lives already, and we are growing across the thing, and I'm happy. And it's been a good year.
And I look forward to more.
Yeah, me too, man.
So this is gonna be a great year coming up. So we want everybody that's been enjoying it so far, keep watching. Tell your friends about it because we got some
Keep
cool stuff coming.
Listening on whatever
keep listening.
platform you find yourself, and if you are not on YouTube, bounce over to YouTube with your phone or your PC or Mac or whatever you might be using, and like and subscribe. Follow the podcast as well. We certainly could use the viewership, but you two are awesome. You've grown a lot. I've personally witnessed a lot of personal growth.
Well, actually, James shrunk.
I shrunk, yeah.
He shrunk. He shrunk.
I lost weight.
Character.
Yeah, I appreciate our listeners. I just want to say Happy New Year. Be safe. Don't drink and drive.
Yeah, be smart. What I tell my kids is don't do stupid. So don't do stupid.
The best message I can tell you guys is today is today. Appreciate today. Don't worry about the things you can't control, and tell the people you love, I love you.
Here.
Yeah.
Love you, man. Love you, Jason.
Love you guys. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year, guys. Check us out and stay classy, Kansas City.
Stay classy, Kansas City.